Well, where are you at? Sunday shoes, cap and gown, the whole town gathered around. Waited 18 years, now it's all coming down to this. I scan the crowd and it fills my soul. My best friends all here enrolled. No turning back, now it's time to walk that line. This tassel is gonna turn, but when the moment passes by, we'll just walk away, then slowly grow apart. But I'm not gonna cry, no, not one sad or happy tear. I've waited my whole life. Now I'm gonna fly right out of here. It's a bittersweet goodbye, but I'm not gonna cry, no. Friday night, football games, first loves and first heartbreaks. It didn't matter who won or lost, only how we played. Memories as good as gold, tearing up those mountain roads, racing out 53 to old Georgetown. Sure, we've made a little trouble, but learned from every mistake, so there's no regretting. We've done the best we could, so I'm not gonna cry, no, not one sad or happy tear. I've waited my whole life. No, I'm gonna fly right out of here. These have been the best years of my life, so I'm not gonna cry. It's been a long and winding journey. We've lost a few along the way. Still we've hung in there through the tribulations. Now it's time to celebrate. It's our graduation day, yeah. So I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. No, not one sad or happy tear. I've waited my whole life. Now I'm gonna fly right out of here. This has been the best day of my life, so I'm not gonna cry. It's a bittersweet goodbye, and I'm not gonna cry.
Hello everyone, my name is Eden Alexander. I am a senior class co-sponsor and I'm here to welcome to the stage your Hobart High School Student Body President, Haley Sprouse.
Good evening, everyone, families, friends, teachers, staff, and most importantly, the class of 2025. As your student body president, I've had the privilege of standing in front of you many times this year, but nothing compares to this moment. This is the one we've all been waiting for, the moment where we stop looking forward and take a second to look around, to soak in what we've built, what we've overcome, and most importantly, who we've become together. We made it, not just as individuals, but as a class, as a community, and as a family. When I sat down to write this speech, I thought about what defines us, what separates us from the classes that came before or the ones that will follow. And the word that kept coming back to me was unity. Not perfection, not popularity, not even success, though we've had plenty of that too, but unity. We're a class made up of different backgrounds, different dreams, different personalities, and yet we've always found a way to stand side by side. Whether it was cheering in the stands, walking the hallways, or helping each other get through a rough day, we created a sense of belonging. We didn't have to be the same to care about each other, we just had to choose to show up, and we did, again and again. Unity wasn't something handed to us. We built it ourselves. It was in the everyday moments, sharing a table, working together on a group project, giving each other rides, tutoring a friend before a big test, or just being in the right place at the right time. We came from different places, we had different stories, but we built something real, something you could feel in the way we supported each other during our highs and our lows, the way we laughed in class when we probably shouldn't have, the way we celebrated each other's wins, even if they weren't our own. We didn't just share a school, we shared a journey. And along the way, we learned that unity doesn't mean we all follow the same path. It means we respect and celebrate each other's paths, even when they look completely different from our own. Some of us are going to college, some of us are going to work, some of us are chasing dreams that can't be explained in a one-word answer, and that's okay. What matters is that we built a foundation strong enough to launch us in whatever direction we choose to go. This unity we've created, it's not just a high school memory, it's a blueprint for how to live. Because the world that we're stepping into needs people who understand the value of listening, of caring, and of choosing to be kind. It needs people who know how to work together even when it's not easy. It needs us. So let this be our legacy. Not just the trophies in the case or the records we broke, but the way we made people feel seen and heard. Let us be remembered as the class that led with compassion, the class that included others, the class that lifted each other up when it mattered most. To our teachers and staff, thank you for believing in us, for challenging us, for showing us what leadership and integrity look like. You helped shape who we are and we're better for it. To our families, thank you for being our biggest supporters. Your encouragement, your patience, your love, whether loud or quiet, carried us here. And to the class of 2025, thank you for being the kind of people who made this place feel like home. For the inside jokes, the chaotic school events, the long talks, the hallway nods, and the feeling that no matter what kind of day you were having, you weren't alone. We don't know exactly what comes next, but we know this. We're not stepping into the future empty-handed. We're carrying the lessons, the laughter, the bonds we built, and the unity that made these years unforgettable. So stand tall, class of 2025. Be proud, not just of what you've done, but of who you are and of who we are together. Because today, we don't just graduate, we make a promise to carry this unity into every room we enter and every life we touch. Congratulations, we did it together.
Onward and upward, you for your own way. Leave behind the haughty yesterday. We, with newfound wisdom, and pass untold your dirty ways. So be bold, the future's bright, full of promise and hope. So spread your wings and let the cope chase the drizzler past your night. Congratulations, graduate. Soar to new heights.
For the presentation of colors, please welcome JROTC, directed by Major Brian Carroll, and the National Anthem, performed by Wolfgang, directed by Mr. Dean Wolf.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. I'm Kathy Nelson, a senior class co-sponsor, and we would like to introduce to you those seated on stage and those people that have been very important to the class of 25.
Our superintendent, Dr. Peggy Buffington. Our director of early college and careers, Mrs. Brooke Passion. Director of early learning and education, Mrs. Sarah Gutierrez. Director of elementary curriculum and instruction, Ms. Lori Anderson. Director of Secondary Curriculum and Instruction, Dr. Tim Krieg. Director of Social Emotional Learning, Mrs. Debbie Mathis. Director of School Counselors, Mrs. Danielle Adams. Director of Student Services, Mr. Matthew Whiteman. Director of Human Resources and Compliance, Mr. Jonathan Mock. And our Business Director, Mr. Robert Glover Jr.
And our Board of Trustees, President Ricky Guthrie, Vice President Sandra Hillen, Secretary Mr. Frank Porras, Member Bradley Keene, Member David Costblade, Member Don Rogers, Member Stu Schultz, and our student members Kayla Davis and Isis Fleming.
Our high school administration and guidance. Co-principals, Mrs. Colleen Newell and Mr. Craig Osika. Assistant principals, Mr. Ty Arthurholtz and Ms. Brandy Krolak. Dean of Students, Mr. Sean Zolads. Athletic Director, Mr. Michael Black. School counselors, Mrs. Victoria Hamilton, Mrs. Amanda Hensley, Mrs. Hannah Lucas, Mrs. Shelby Morgan. Mental health counselor, Mrs. Heather Connolly, and School Resource Officer, Sergeant Monty White.
And our 2025 class officers, President Kayla Davis, Vice President Isis Fleming, and Secretary Andrew Martinez.
Please welcome your senior class president and your student board rep, Kayla Davis.
Good evening, everyone. It has been my honor to serve as your president these past 3 years, as well as your student board representative this past year. I've gotten to know many of you personally, and those are friendships I will always cherish. We've come to the end of one of the most important parts of our lives, and are about to embark on another. As we make this journey into our next steps, I encourage you to never forget the steps you've already taken, and the people who helped you find them. I'm someone who's always had big dreams, followed by big actions. I strive to be the change I want to see, but often I come across people who tell me that the things I strive for may be too hard or even impossible. Those thoughts, however, are not what cross my mind when I dream. This mindset doesn't start with me. It starts with my amazing family, and even more so, the amazing women in my family who uplift me with both their words and actions. They not only tell me I can do it, but they show me through their lives. They are the reason I strive for the impossible. I know that everyone may have that kind of support system. So for those of you who don't, and even for those of you who do, I want you to know you can do the impossible. You can accomplish your dreams and beyond. Don't let anyone doubt what you're capable of. I'm also thankful to my teachers, who've been more than instructors. They've helped shape my path. And to my classmates, for those of you who have shown me kindness and added joy to my time at school. I wish you nothing but the best. In getting to know you all these past 7 years, there is no doubt in my mind that you will accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. And I'm so proud to have shared a part of your journey with you. I hope you all hold on to these steps and the people who have supported you, because they are often the foundation for what's to come. Over these past 4 years, you have learned and demonstrated what it means to be a Brickie. Now it's time to figure out what it means to be you. You might already have a good idea of who you are, but be open to growth, because growth is essential to becoming the amazing adult you are meant to be. This is also a time to dream big about your future and act on it. Make those decisions and even those mistakes that will get you to where you want to be. Just don't let them drown you. Something I often remind myself of is this piece. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Sometimes we let the future scare us. I know I have. Over these past 2 years, I've learned that it's much easier to take life one day at a time. It's hard sometimes, especially with everything happening around us. It can be easy to wish we were walking someone else's path. But what's meant for you will come to you. And in the words of J. Cole, there's beauty in the struggle and ugliness in the success. So take life with a grain of salt. It's not always easy or what we want, but we still have the ability to succeed. And even if you fail, you're not defined by that, so keep going. In conclusion, I hope you always remember where you came from. Don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to follow your dreams. Don't let the future intimidate you. Choose happiness and love yours. Thank you.
Please welcome our class secretary, Andrew Martinez.
Hello all, and good evening to all those who are attending this graduation ceremony. My name is Andrew Martinez, the senior class secretary. In my time at Hobart High School, the one thing I was told repeatedly was to never stop dreaming. Never stop working harder than others, never give up, and never allow someone to give you their expectations. I believe I should mention these things because this is the reality we all face in our lives. People tell us who we are because of our income, education, home, family, and various other aspects of our lives. But this kind of allowance gives us against what I was taught, and we should never allow ourselves to succumb to it. We must not settle or fall short of our best. I mean this for everyone in the class, from the first to the last. Now, I am not up here today to tell you I'm heartbroken to leave or to dwell on sadness, but instead I ask you to be happy. Not happy because of the pride others may expect you to feel, but happy because you've accomplished something that sets you on a path to becoming productive members of society. I think it's important to highlight this, especially considering that only 58% of the world holds a high school diploma. While I know that formal education is not a direct path for all, it is the most important for many. I will tell you this, for those who plan to attend college, trade school, higher education, military, or the workforce, I wish the best of luck for you, and I want you to fight for your future. Furthermore, I want you to thank all the educators here, not just for how special they are to you, but what they've taught you, with the opportunities they've given you, and the other opportunities to grow. And I want to recognize their support for you. I want to thank my coaches personally. I've had many coaches over the years, and am grateful that I've never been given special treatment or extra opportunities because it taught me valuable lessons of relentlessness, humility, and perseverance. Finally, I thank my parents, Emily Gillette and Victor Martinez. I think most of you should thank yours as well. Parents are essential to the foundation of a child's success, providing the support needed for their security, achievement, and emotional well-being. Lastly, I leave a quote from one of my favorite presidents, John F. Kennedy. Let us not despair, but act. Let us not seek the Republican answer or the Democratic answer, but the right answer. Let us not seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us accept responsibility for the future. Today, I leave you with a simple reminder. Your adult life starts today, along with your responsibility to take control of it. You have choices that can make your path easier or more difficult, but the one choice I urge you to avoid is allowing yourself to become a victim to your circumstances. Now I end this with God bless you and enjoy the rest of the ceremony.
Please welcome to the stage your valedictorian, Boyana Kolungia.
Good evening, families, faculty, community members, and graduates. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to speak as your valedictorian. For me and many of you, numbers have been a constant in life. From grade levels to sports jerseys, class ranks to school lunch pins, tonight you will add one more to your name as a 2025 graduate. As we close this chapter, I want you to think about the parts of your story that cannot be measured. Success can look different for everyone. Whether you're going to college, work, or the trades, your success is determined by how you make your way in this world. It is how you approach and handle opportunities in life. We often measured it in numbers, GPAs, awards, the score after a big game on this very field that you're sitting tonight. But some of the greatest victories in life are also immeasurable. It's the sound of your siblings cheering your name proudly from the stands tonight. It's the tears in your parents' eyes when they're proud of you. It was celebrating with teammates after working together hard for months on end. It's laughing with friends until your stomach hurts, choosing kindness and helping a stranger even when no one's watching. But if you still wish to measure your success, I urge you to count the number of times that you fall but get back up. The number of people in your life who love and support you and your ambitions, and even your mistakes, not because they hurt you, but because you are wiser after each of them. When I was little, my dad and I would make up math problems to see who could solve them first. But upon giving him my answer, he would question me, only to rework the problem entirely and come to the same conclusion. In this childhood memory lies a lesson, one that stayed with me all throughout school, and that is to always be sure in yourself. In this life, people will doubt you, they will stand in your path, they may underestimate you, or even envy your achievements. What they can't take away is the quiet confidence that you carry within yourself. They can't take away the qualities that have helped you overcome every obstacle thus far. Success is effort. It's not just what you do, but how you do it. Next year, someone else will wear your number, they'll hold your title, they'll try to beat your record, but that's not what put you in the spotlight. It was your passion, your discipline, your work ethic. It was uniquely you. And if you have faith and give this life your all, you will never truly fail. Know you've done everything to the best of your ability. Thank you to the teachers who have been our mentors, to the staff who have supported us. Thank you to my parents who gave me everything I needed and more, and to my fellow graduates. Tonight you leave with one final number, 2025. I hope when you look back, you'll remember the moments that were filled with joy, the ones that you lived to the fullest, laughed the hardest, when you tried your best, the ones that were genuine, not measured by numbers or titles, but by meaning. Thank you, God bless, and I'll see you at the reunion.
Please welcome salutatorian and student board rep, Isis Fleming.
Before I begin, I would like for all of you to look up at the people who are here supporting you today and give them a wave and maybe even mouth a thank you. All right. Thank you. I know that some of you may have looked up into the stands today and maybe saw people who weren't there. Maybe they had a conflicting event, or maybe they're no longer with us. I know I did. When I look up into the stands today, I see my mother. I know firsthand that days like today can be the hardest. I want all of you to know that everyone who is here for you, and everyone who is not, and even the people beside you today, have invested so many resources, a whole lot of time, and an incredible amount of love into you. And look at yourselves. You were worth every investment. I am proud of our class. Thank you. I am proud of all of you as individuals and the wonderful people you have become. You, the class of 2025, have made me into the person I am today. What makes Hobart, Hobart? Is it the downtown shops, the beautiful lakes we have here, or even the infinitely long line at Dairy Queen? No. What makes Hobart special is, and always has been, the people. When a fire burned down one of the homes in Hobart a few years back, the community rallied together to bring in furniture and other necessities to the family in need. During the holidays, the community gathers together to provide meal boxes to make the holidays feel whole. And even after my mother's funeral, members of this community, people I didn't even know, brought us food and sympathy and support to get us through that rough time. That's Hobart. So you see, it's not just our wonderful education system, the summer market, or our 4th of July parades. These things are made meaningful by people. It's you. It's all of us who have made Hobart so special. I want to say thank you, class of 2025, and the community, for spreading peace, love, and joy, being excellent on purpose, and making every day of my high school career a great one. It was an absolute honor to grow up with all of you. Thank you.
Representing the class, please welcome Evangeline Clay.
I want to start with a quote by Maya Angelou. She said, "People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." That's always stuck with me. When I think about what it meant to grow up here, walking these halls, sitting in those desks, laughing in the cafeteria, crying in the bathroom, let's be honest, we've all been there. What I really remember isn't the grades or the test. What I remember is the feeling of belonging, of being noticed. Some of us walked into Hobart High School unsure of ourselves. Maybe we felt too invisible, too quiet, too different, too unsure. But over time, we found our people. Maybe it wasn't just raising your hand in biology for the first time, or joining a club you were nervous about. Little by little, we became part of something. We got louder, more confident, more ourselves, and that I think is the biggest thing we've learned about how to show up. Not just physically, but emotionally. Let me tell you a quick story. During junior year, I was on the swim team. I worked my butt off, early mornings, long practices, giving it everything I had. But when it came to pick the big relay team, I didn't make it, and yeah, I was crushed. It felt like all that work didn't matter. But later, my mom told me she really respected how I still came to every meet, still cheered everyone on, still kept showing up, and that meant everything. That moment taught me that showing up matters, most when things don't go your way. High school hasn't always been easy. There were tough days where we felt like quitting, but we didn't, and that's what counts. moments, not the picture-perfect moments, but the real ones. When nobody was watching, we kept going anyways, and that's what resilience looks like. To the class of 2025, our story didn't start today. It's been building for years. Today is just the moment we get to pause, take it all in, and say, we made it. And we did, through lockdowns, awkward school dances, late-night study grinds, and everything in between. We made it. And now we head off in a bunch of different directions. Some of us go to college, others go to jobs, the military, trade schools, or paths we haven't even thought of yet. And that's totally okay. Life isn't a straight path. It twists and it turns. You're allowed to change your mind. What matters is you keep showing up with courage, with kindness, with a sense of purpose. So what do I hope for you? I hope you keep being the person who shows up. Be the one who notices when someone's having a hard day. Be the one who says hi first, who offers help, who tries even when it's scary. You don't have to be the best at everything, but you can be someone people count on, and that's huge. People often talk about talent, but grit is the real MVP. It's what pushes you forward when everything feels stuck. It's when bitterness would be so much easier. It's trying after you fall. It's what greatness looks like, and it has nothing to do with our GPA. Let's leave this field knowing our time here meant something, not because of awards or numbers, but because of who we are to each other. Friends, teammates, supporters, class of 2025, keep showing up for yourself, for others, for the future. The world needs people who care, people who try, just like us. Congratulations, we did it. I want to say a big thank you to my mother and father, Heather and Donald Clay, for helping me throughout my whole high school career. Thank you, everyone.
Also representing the class, William Shearer.
Good evening, faculty, parents and guardians, family members, those in attendance today, and most importantly, my fellow graduating classmates. For those of you who may not know who I am, my name is William Shear, a graduating senior in the class of 2025. I am honored, extremely grateful, and excited to be allowed to speak in front of all you today on this wonderful evening. Going through high school, we all dreamt of graduation, and we couldn't wait for this day to come. But now that it's here, we wish we could relive all those moments and memories that made us who we are today. Class of 25 today marks the end of our childhood and the end of a chapter, but the beginning of a new one. You see, today we are all smiling, but every smile has a story. I'm going to start off with this. Look around at your fellow classmates sitting next to you, and those in the audience, look around at each other. You will see a lot of smiles today, big ones, nervous ones, excited ones, and even the forced smiles that your mom makes you take for pictures. But what you may not notice are the stories behind each of those smiles. You might not see the late nights, early mornings, skipping lunch to study, the happiest of memories, or the moments where you all felt completely lost and empty. And yet, here we are all today, smiling together, not because the journey we went on was easy, but because we made it. These past 4 years of school have been the most challenging times of my life, and I'm sure the majority of you can attest to that. We've all faced the quiet battles, anxiety, self-doubts, struggles mentally and physically, and moments where we were so beaten we didn't think tomorrow was possible. What none of us saw were the internal battles that we all faced and struggled with. But we all carried the smile so big that we were able to embrace every moment, fight it head on, and smile through it all. There are moments that we all have faced where we thought we wouldn't be here today, but look at us. We did it. The unseen struggles that we all faced, late night studying and homework, mental health, family responsibilities, and countless mental battles, but yet through it all, we smiled. Some of us smiled through heartbreak, smiled through self-doubt, smiled through mental and physical weaknesses, and smiled through caring for your family. Past 25, we smiled through it all. Being vulnerable is a part of life, and it is okay. Experiencing vulnerability makes us special in who we are. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but in reality, it is a strength. True strength is found in the courage to be soft in the harsh world and admitting the pain, and speaking the truth. Vulnerability is the opposite of a weakness. It is the boldest kind of strength because it allows for personal growth, allows you to live your life in your own authentic way, and allows you to open yourself up to a deeper understanding and connections. Embrace your vulnerability, fight that challenge head on, and remember to smile through it all. Graduation isn't just about grades and the scores that show up on a piece of paper. It's about grit, perseverance, and always showing up despite everything that you faced. Your grades don't define who you are. They never have and never will. What defines you is how many times you get up after getting knocked down. The popular quote, fall down 7 times, stand up 8, is what we did to get where we are today. Coach Zola has always told me, adversity is the chance of opportunity. Adversity opens new doors to new opportunities. So in the face of adversity, you showed resilience and stood up that 8th time. If we can smile through all those struggles, imagine what we can do with strength and clarity in our next chapter of life. For the past 12 to 13 years, most of us have all gone to the same school together. We've seen everyone's brightest days and worst days. And now all of a sudden, with the flip of our tassel, it's over. We go our separate ways, writing our own stories, creating new memories, and starting new lives. Whether you're going to college to chase a degree, join the trades, enlisting in the military, or even going down a different path, I'm grateful I got to spend the last 12 years with all of you. As we are gathered here today to celebrate the end of a milestone and the beginning of adulthood and a new chapter for everyone, remember that vulnerability is a source of strength, face adversity head on, and continue to always fight your fight. And lastly, always get up that 8th time. So today, smile wide and smile big. Not to hide the struggle, but to honor it, because that smile is hard earned. I'm William Shear. Thank you for allowing me to speak today. Class of 25, congratulations on the day. I'm honored to be by your side. I'm proud of you all, and I wish you the best of luck on your future endeavors. The best is yet to come. Thank you.
Please welcome the President of the Board of School Trustees, Mrs. Ricky Guthrie.
On behalf of the School Board of Trustees, I would like to congratulate the class of 2025. It is my distinct honor this evening to recognize the students entering the military. Graduates who are entering the military, please stand. And let's give them a round of applause. Audience, any of you who are members currently serving in the military or are veterans, we would like for you to stand at this time as well and join our students. Please, let's all give them a round of applause for the sacrifices and service they provide for our freedom. You may all be seated, and thank you.
And now with the presentation of the class of 2025 and the recognition of college and career credentials and the acceptance of the class of 25, please welcome Mrs. Newell, Mr. Osika, Dr. Buffington, Mrs. Adams, and Mrs. Passion.
With the sanction of the State Department of Education of Indiana as an accredited school, the administration and faculty declare that the members of the class of 2025 have met the state and local requirements.
On behalf of the administration and faculty, we wish the class of 2025 good luck and recommend that they be received with distinction. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Good evening. What a perfect night to celebrate Hobart High School's class of 2025. Graduates, as this is your day, I want to thank you for the joy that you have brought so many people with your spirit of being a true Brickie. We gather here today to honor you. You have been an outstanding class and have provided incredible leadership to the school city of Hobart and beyond. At this time, I would like our Director of School Counselors, Mrs. Danielle Adams, and our Director of Early College and Careers, Mrs. Brooke Passion, to recognize the college and career credentials of the class of 2025 that you have earned.
The graduating class of 2025 has 276 graduating seniors. We would like to recognize their accomplishments in college and careers. We have 225 seniors who have participated in career and technical education and completed a CTE concentrator by taking 6 credits at either the Porter County Career Center or at Hobart High School. There are a total of 259 graduates receiving early college credits. Of those 259 seniors, 195 have earned 15 or more college credits while in high school. Over their 4 years of high school, the class of 2025 has earned a total of 9,408 college credits, with a total savings of $1,678,199. Students who earned at least 9 early college credits or completed a CTE concentrator are wearing a gold sash tonight. At this time, please stand and be recognized. You may be seated.
We would like to recognize students who earned college and career credentials during their time at Hobart High School. If you earned an industry certification, such as Autodesk, Adobe, Microsoft, your CNA or CDA, or a certification from the Career Center, please stand and remain standing. We have 22 seniors who earned a certificate or technical certificate from Ivy Tech Community College in areas like welding, energy technology, business, digital marketing, and certified nursing aid. At this time, if you are wearing a silver graduation hood, please stand and be recognized for earning a certificate or technical certificate, and please remain standing. We have students completing the Indiana College Core, which is a 30-credit sequence that will transfer to public universities in Indiana as 1 year of college. This year, we have 23 students completing this credential. At this time, if you are wearing a white graduation hood, please stand and be recognized as completing the Indiana College Core, and please remain standing. We also have 56 seniors who are earning their associate degree this school year, which means they will leave Hobart High School with both a high school diploma and a 2-year college degree. At this time, if you are wearing a gold graduation hood, please stand and be recognized as completing an associate degree. All of these students earning a credential, such as the Indiana College Core or associate degree, will be recognized when their name is called to receive their diploma. You will hear their name, followed by the credential they have earned. Congratulations, class of 2025, on your accomplishments.
You may be seated. Class of 2025, you have accomplished so much. 44% of you have already earned a college or career credential while attending high school. Since 2018, Hobart University has saved Brickies and their families $9.4 million, with this class contributing $1.7 million to that total with their outstanding achievement. We couldn't be prouder of you. Please give this amazing class another big round of applause. Graduates, it is evident that after this evening, we will be honored to call you distinguished alumni of Hobart High School. On this wonderful occasion, it is important to acknowledge the educators, parents, and family members who have helped you arrive at this point in your lives. This stadium is filled with lots of proud people celebrating you tonight. Graduates, please thank your teachers, parents, and family members with a big round of applause. In your 4 years of high school, you have all learned in a monumental way that change is automatic. It happens in life, sometimes whether we want it or not. And just like that, change is happening to you right now, after this day, after you graduate. Change demands adjustments, it demands growth. Growth requires planning, strategies, focused effort. Growth has to be intentional by every individual. It's a choice. You must choose to continue to be excellent on purpose. As Bricky leaders, you have delivered. Graduates, continue to grow by investing in yourself. As John Maxwell eloquently stated, growth is the only guarantee that tomorrow is going to be better. You now have the reins. Lead us into the best future yet. Bricky up and keep growing by investing in yourself. As you transition into this new journey, see your life as a mission to impact as many lives as positively as you can. The difference you make tomorrow begins with the decisions you make today. May your good example of character, work, and relationships influence many lives with an impact that is far-reaching and long-lasting. Your mission of impact and making a difference in life requires hard work. That oh-so-famous Bricky saying, all my life I want to be a Bricky, work, work, work. It's so true, everyone. It takes hard work to get ahead. Nothing, and I mean nothing, is out of this class' reach if you work for it. Along the way, be grateful for all of the blessings of life. Do something every day to show compassion and generosity to others. Love sacrificially, and I guarantee it will be returned. On this new road that you pursue, do not forget that this is your home, and we will always be here for you. You are a Bricky. Once a Bricky, always a Bricky. And now, on behalf of the state of Indiana, the Board of School Trustees, our administrative faculty, your teachers from pre-kindergarten through 12th grade, the support staff, and the entire community of the school city of Hobart who have dedicated themselves to your education, I, as superintendent of schools, proudly accept and confirm you, class of 2025. Congratulations and God bless you.
With the presentation of diplomas, we have the Board of School Trustees, assisted by Mrs. Danielle Adams, Mr. Craig Osika, Mrs. Colleen Newell, Mr. Ty Arthur-Holtz, Ms. Brandy Krolak, and Mr. Sean Zolads.
We do ask, as the graduates step forward to receive their diploma, that you please remain seated. Make sure that you're not blocking anybody in front of you. And remember, we all want to hear every name called. So as you cheer, remember there's going to be a name before and a name after called as well. So we appreciate your cooperation in that. Thank you.
Row 1, please stand. Approach the stage.
Calvin L. Alcox, Basic Emergency Medicine Certificate.
Olivia Alexander, Certificate in Certified Nursing Aid and Dementia Care.
Abigail Marie Allen, Associate of General Studies, summa cum laude.
Emily Allen, Certificate in Certified Nursing Aid and Dementia Care.
Julian Javier Alvarez.
Lee Arroyo.
Seth Alexander Aubin.
Dylan Alt.
Daniel Austin.
Destiny Ayala.
Thomas Ryan Boshand.
Brittany Lynn Bacon.
Samara Rain Baker.
Hannah E. Belazak.
Ryan Ball.
Trevor Bartholomew.
Mason Jeremiah Beck.
Harmony Rain Beal, Indiana College Corps.
Brooke Eliza Cawthon.
Lillian Beverly. You may be seated. Row 2, please stand and approach the stage.
Carlos Alexander Diaz.
Jacob R. Blevins.
Ayana Faith Bewley.
Evan M. Bober.
Tristan J. Blowers.
Connor A. Bray.
Kylie Botkin.
Andriana Renee Buchanan.
Elijah Alexander Brightspecker, Associate of General Studies, magna cum laude.
Andrew C. Burris.
Micah Burnett.
Jackson J. Butler.
Madeline N. Buckowitz.
Deacon R. Caesar.
Kyla Butler, Associate of General Studies, cum laude.
Elizabeth Camacho, Indiana College Corps, cum laude.
Trey Callahan.
Andres Castillo.
London Camp.
Adrian Ramiro Chavez. Row 2, you may be seated. Row 3, please rise and approach the stage.
Allison Lee Corbin.
Tyler Clark.
Kira Adley Chester, Associate of General Studies.
Kyla Clay.
Evangeline Mary Clay.
Amaya Cortez.
Aiden Michael Costello, Associate of General Studies.
Analia J. Lee Cotto.
Elizabeth Lou Crespo.
Natalie Crowley, Associate of General Studies, summa cum laude.
Dominic Wayne Crownover.
Olivia Crownover.
Julie Jade Cruz.
Kayla N. Cuellar.
Tyler Cummings.
Owen Dargowich, Business Administration Technical Certificate.
Brett Michael Davis, Business Administration Certificate.
Kayla Davis, Associate of Science Psychology, magna cum laude.
Evan Fuller.
McCade Davis. Please be seated. Next row, please rise and approach the stage.
Roxanne Marita Dominguez, Business Administration Certificate.
Talon Christopher Dodd.
Jesse Eliff.
Michael J. Dooling, Associate of General Studies, summa cum laude.
Citlali Enrique Estrada, Indiana Corps, College Corps.
Piper Marie Ellenberger, Digital Marketing Certificate.
Alexander M. Espana, Indiana College Corps.
Aiden J. Erickson, cum laude.
Joshua Ryan Ewing Windsor.
Cadence Ann Fay, Certificate in Certified Nursing Aid and Dementia Care.
Isis Lily Fleming, Associate of General Studies, summa cum laude.
Annabelle Faith Fraley, Associate of Science, Liberal Arts, summa cum laude.
Emily Ellen Foster.
Mariah M. Frazier.
Abraham Franco.
Dakota Vaughn Lee Froman.
Moises Franco, Associate of General Studies.
Jada Ray Galvin, Certificate in Certified Nursing Aid and Dementia Care.
Maurice Heyman.
Brandy Garcia. Please be seated. Next row, please rise and approach the stage.
Charles David Gansky, Associate of General Studies, summa cum laude.
Evie M. Gayton.
Jezebel A. Garcia, Associate of General Studies.
Joshua Leon Gilbert, Associate of General Studies, summa cum laude.
Vance Ronald German.
Colin Mackay Gladney, Associate of General Studies.
Vincent Michael Giovenco.
Nathan D. Grabick.
Harrison L. Gowan, Associate of General Studies, magna cum laude.
Jose Guerrero, Certificate in Certified Nursing Aid and Dementia Care.
Brianna Marie Gregory.
Maya R. Guzman.
Belen S. Guzman, Associate of General Studies.
Abigail Jessa Halon.
Nicholas A. Harris.
Dylan Michael Hatchett, Digital Marketing Certificate.
Devlin Joshua Haynes.
Maya S. Heyman.
Allison I. Hughes.
Madison Camille Heed, Certificate in Certified Nursing Aid and Dementia Care. Please be seated. Next row, please rise and approach the stage.
James D. Hairston.
Isaac A. Hernandez.
Cameron G. Hendricks.
Julian M. Herrera.
Nyla L. Hernandez, Associate of General Studies.
Phoenix Hitchell.
Mariah J. Herrera.
Nicholas Hodorowski.
Kylie Nicole Height.
Allison R. Hooker, Associate of General Studies.
Dane R. Hamaki.
Natalie Renee Hostetler, magna cum laude.
Joseph Michael Hornack.
Lincoln Hott.
Robert Brandon Hostetler.
Pacey Austin Huffmaster.
Brian Robert Howard, Associate of General Studies, summa cum laude.
Jada Jackson.
Kynan Norbert Kraus, Associate of General Studies, cum laude.
Catherine Grace Jelinek, Associate of General Studies, summa cum laude. Please be seated. Next row, please rise and approach the stage.
Thomas H. James, Associate of General Studies, magna cum laude.
Ariana Job.
Micah Jeanette, Associate of General Studies.
Elizabeth Autumn Johnson, Basic Emergency Medicine Certificate.
Addison D. Johnson, Indiana College Corps.
Noel Juarez.
Nehemiah Lavelle Johnson.
Luke R. Juris.
Andrew William Julian, Associate of General Studies.
Christian N. Kurtz, cum laude.
Leandra Janae Kelly, Associate of General Studies, magna cum laude.
Emily R. Nestrick, Indiana College Corps, cum laude.
Skylar J. Kitchen, Associate of General Studies.
Landon M. Karitko, Associate of General Studies.
Boyana Kalungia, Associate of Science, Business Administration, summa cum laude.
Layla Christine Karitko.
Grace A. Krejci, Associate of General Studies, summa cum laude.
Cheyenne E. Kasenik, Indiana College Corps.
Xander Ty Langford, Associate of General Studies, magna cum laude.
Alexandria M. Lopez. please be seated. Next row, please rise and approach the stage.
Rose Littner.
Aiden Thomas Leonard.
Oscar Arnulfo Loera.
Peyton Elizabeth Leonard.
Felix Nathaniel Lopez, Associate of General Studies.
Taylor Sunshine Lopez, Indiana College Corps.
Blake maybe.
Blake W. Lucas. Marcos L. Macias, Indiana College Corps.
Antonio Lucas Mantich, Indiana College Corps.
Malcolm Zachariah Manuel. Amelia Maravich. Alexander L. Martin, Associate of General Studies. Caden R. Martin, Indiana College Corps.
Yeah.
Liam Martin. Andrew J. Martinez, Associate of Science, Legal Studies, cum laude. Hannah Martinez. Nathan V. Matney, Associate of General Studies, cum laude. Annabelle Urit Marias, Associate of General Studies, magna cum laude. Daniel L. Mata. Gabriel Robert Mayweathers. At this time, please be seated. Next row, please rise and approach the stage.
Brogan Ann McDonald, cum laude.
Daniel McGill.
Nicholas Mahar, Associate of General Studies.
Austin David Metzger.
Alyssa Ray Minert, Indiana College Corps.
Sophia Melgarejo, Indiana College Corps.
Jasmine Therese Melgoza.
Aaliyah Tashiara Merrick, Indiana College Corps.
Nicholas Otto Molchan, Maintenance and Light Repair Certificate.
Jacqueline M. Mullins, Associate of General Studies, magna cum laude.
Carly Kathleen Muncie, Associate of General Studies.
Jake M. Neese, Associate of General Studies, magna cum laude.
Jada Lynn Nagel.
Zachary M. Novak.
Patrick Michael O'Connor.
Alyssa Rose Obitek, Indiana College Corps.
Brianna Renee Oglesby.
Elijah I. Olivaria.
Damian Edward Olson, Indiana College Corps, cum laude.
Aaliyah Rose Ortiz. At this time, please be seated. Next row, please rise and approach the stage.
Genevieve Eileen Owens.
Alphonse Parker IV.
Indy Anna Parkerson.
Kimora Parker.
Hayden A. Peksenik.
Haley Grace Pendleton, Indiana College Corps.
Dominic Perez.
Gabriela Marie Perez.
Layla Marie Pershaw, Associate of General Studies, magna cum laude.
Amber K. Peterson, Business Administration Technical Certificate.
Audrey Elise Peterson Miller.
Sierra Pewitt.
Marco Regenovich.
Taylor A. Pope, Associate of General Studies.
Adriana Isabel Reyes, Associate of General Studies, cum laude.
Julian Cameron Powell, Indiana College Corps.
Isabella Maria Reynolds, Maintenance and Light Repair Certificate.
Monique Reed.
Nathan Rivera.
Gabriela Alejandra Reyes, Associate of General Studies, cum laude. Please be seated. At this time, would the next row please rise and approach the stage?
Daniela Robles, Associate of General Studies.
Dominic A. Rivera.
Corinne Elizabeth Rodsevich.
Sebastian A. Robledo.
Adriana Renee Rokas, Associate of Science in Psychology, cum laude.
Leslie Alexandra Rodriguez.
Brooke Addison Royce, Indiana College Corps.
Lorenzo Rojas, Indiana College Corps.
Thomas Russell.
Aubrey Ann Romero.
Angelina Nicole Sanchez, Associate of General Studies.
McKenna Grace Rotz, Indiana College Corps.
Richard Allen Sapper III.
Aiden Ruiz, Associate of General Studies, magna cum laude.
Cale Joseph Schlosser.
Alicia Salamanca, Associate of General Studies.
Oriana Gabrielle Schneider.
Jonah Schreiber.
Emilio Nicholas Serrano, Digital Marketing Certificate.
Brittany Marie Scott. Please be seated. Next row, please rise and approach the stage.
William James Shearer, Associate of General Studies, magna cum laude.
Jada R. Sapper.
Devin Alexander Sipple.
Jamie A. Saunders.
Haley Nicole Sprouse, Indiana College Corps.
Jameer Saunders.
Levi Joseph Snyder.
John T. Shanks.
Connor Michael Stafford.
Nicole Renee Sims, Associate of General Studies, magna cum laude.
Hannah Elizabeth Stewart.
Katie Anna Smolin.
Ryan Strick, Associate of General Studies.
Jalen Ania Solis.
Braden Sutherland, Structural Welding Certificate.
Krager Charles Stevens, Structural Welding Certificate.
Najee Jerome Tillman, Jr.
Daniel M. Stokes.
Jacob C. Tippold.
Benjamin Curtis Sullivan, Associate of General Studies, summa cum laude. please be seated. Next row, please rise and approach the stage.
Cole Michael Weber.
Sarah C. Stack, Certificate in Certified Nursing Aid and Dementia Care.
Layden Ann Marie Weinman, Associate of General Studies, summa cum laude.
Jacob Tanis.
Audrey Marie Wendell.
Ariana Taylor.
Addison Williams, Associate of General Studies, magna cum laude.
Lilia Yvette Tillman.
Jalen Albert Williams.
Skylar J. Tinoco, Indiana College Corps.
Miley Williams.
Jillian G. Tomich, Associate of General Studies.
Michael Dwayne Williams, Jr.
Michael Anthony Vasquez, Renewable Energy Technical Certificate.
Brooklyn M. Wineland, Certificate in Certified Nursing Aid and Dementia Care.
Madison Margaret Samarco Varlas.
Kian A. Youngberg.
Amari Javante South.
Sean E. Tripp.
Gavin M. Guess. Haley G. Locklear.
Kazim Tijani.
Lindsay M. Nyhart. Summer Luttrell. At this time, please be seated.
From the class for Cliff. Where'd all the time go? It's starting to fly. See how the hands go, waving goodbye. No, I get so forgetful when I look in your eyes. Now she's walking backward through a parade, and I'm stuck in the shadow, blocking the shade. There ain't no way to sweep up the mess that we made. She gets dressed up like a pillow, so she's always in bed. Flowers for the sick and dead. She's on the go, way too fast and way too slow. She'll turn the stone with hospitals and funeral homes. And when the fog rises, somebody sighs who is not in disguise anymore.
This is your one wild, beautiful life. No second chances, no rewind button, just this moment unfolding right now. What will you do with it?
It's easy to get lost in routines, mistaking surviving for living. Days blur into weeks, years slip by, but life is more than checking off boxes. The only time you're promised is right now. Feel the sun on your face, laugh until your ribs ache, tell the people you love what they mean, not tomorrow, but today.
Chase the dream that scares you, the one that sets your soul on fire. Failure isn't the end, not trying is. Remember, it's not about doing everything. It's about being present for what truly matters. Those late night conversations, the quiet walks, the small acts of kindness.
You don't have to live perfectly, just fully. Take risks, make mistakes, and leave this world knowing you didn't hold back. Do not leave your song still within you. Sing it.
Please welcome Wolfgang under the direction of Dean Wolf singing our alma mater.
Hail, all hail, Hobart High School. We students true pledge thee our love and give support to you. In loss or victory, we sing your praises high. Our alma mater, dear Hobart High.
On behalf of myself, Miss Alexander, and the senior class, we have a few special thanks to give out to Miss Kosich, Miss Harness, and the office staff who have taken care of countless behind-the-scenes tasks this week for us. Mr. Dinkins and the band, to the teachers who volunteered their time to come to commencement today to lead lines and to be with you on this special event. To Chris Connor, the maintenance crew, and everybody who was out here at 9 a.m. this morning to set up this space for you. And finally, we want to thank our amazing administration, not only at the Hobart High School. Our principals and assistant principals and guidance counselors have a daily presence in these kids' lives. They know them, they love them, and we are so lucky to have the admin we have, and that goes for the same with our central office as well. These kids actually know these leaders, and they're so very pivotal to their development. So we thank you for being the wonderful people that you are. And then one final reminder, before you leave tonight, graduates, please make sure that you turn in your cap and gown and stoles to the table over in the end zone. Miss Kosich is over there, and they will give you your actual diploma at that time. And so now my favorite moment of the evening, stand up, graduates. Please take your tassels, move them over your heart. You are officially alumni of Hobart High School. Congratulations, toss those caps.